Hey everybody, welcome to episode 32 of the Nate Stowe Show. We had a trip to Six Flags this past weekend where I took my brother, my sister-in-law, my three nephews to Six Flags up in Dallas, Texas, and a little bit of a funny story, and it just reminded me of some lessons about facing your fears and getting into the gym and tackling something you've never done, and I wanted to share it with you and hopefully it resonates with you. So like I said, we took our nephews to Six Flags this weekend, and me and Aunt Laura, my wife Laura, we went all out. We got the flash passes where we could skip lines, and we're looking forward to a great weekend and riding some roller coasters and having a good time. We get there, we have our three nephews. The oldest one's 11, the middle one's 9, and the youngest one's 7. We get our passes, we wait in line, we get up to that first roller coaster, and I'll be darned if they're all too scared to ride. They're like, this one's too tall, that one's too fast, that one goes upside down. And I was thinking, man, this is like Goldilocks where that one's too hot and this bed's too small. And I was like trying to find the roller coaster that's just right. And I was like, I don't think they exist in this theme park. So anyway, Laura and I, we made that trip to Dallas. We're driving back that night. We got these tickets. So we're like, Aunt Laura and I are riding some roller coasters. You kids can hang out down here with Scott and your mom. And you can watch us. So anyway, these roller coasters are all set up. We're all 5 of them are kind of side by side. So we'd go ride one, we could skip the line, so we could just get on the roller coaster, we could get off, we could walk back about 10 minutes, we'd walk back, and there they are sitting on a bench in the shade, and we're like, hey guys, guess what? We got on, we got off, we didn't die. Y'all want to try the next one? Again, they're like, well, that one's too fast. We're like, all right, we're going to go ride that one. And we'd get on, we'd get off, we'd come back away, look, we're still alive, still having a good time, and hundreds of other people have done this as well, and they're all still alive. It's totally okay. This goes on and on. So about the 5th roller coaster, we come back, and the oldest with John, he's been looking at this one roller coaster to his left, the one he's sitting right next to. He goes, you know what, Uncle Nathan? I saw this one 4 or 5 times. I've watched it. I've been studying it. I've been analyzing it. And you know what? I think I can do it. And I'm like, well, John, I'm looking at the sign, and you're tall enough to get on it. So being as you're tall enough to get on it, I feel pretty confident you can do this as well. So why don't you go ahead and get on there with me and Aunt Laura. So we go over to the roller coaster, we get up there, we get on it, and as it starts to take off, if you've ever been on a roller coaster, it takes off really slow, and it's like tick, 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 kind of bringing you up. He starts crying. So he's over here crying. I got my 11-year-old nephew crying. Me and Laura are looking at it, and I'm thinking, way to go, Uncle Nathan. You just made him cry. Like, this is going to be a really great day. Way to start it off. He starts crying a little bit. Then we get into the roller coaster, and the tears go away, and all of a sudden he's smiling, and then he's laughing, and then we get off. He's like, I want to do it again. And Laura and I are like, well, Uncle Nathan and Aunt Laura, we already rode this one. We rode the other 5, but you're welcome to ride the next one with us. So we rode the next one, and same thing. We get up to the front of that roller coaster. He'd look up at it. It's so tall. He'd watch it whizzing by, kind of pace himself and kind of build up his courage. And finally, he's like, I can do it. And we're like, I'm pretty sure you can too, man. As long as you're tall enough, you totally can do it. And same thing. He gets on there, and he's kind of nervous. And then as soon as it's over, he looks at us and goes, I want to do it again. And we're like, that's awesome. So the lesson here is that, here's our little nephew, John, and he's built up this big fearful thing in his head. He's just looking how tall and how fast it is. And then he finally faces his fears, he overcomes it, he gets on that roller coaster, and it's one of his favorite things ever. He wants to do it again. He wants to do it over and over. And that could be you. It could be this thing that's so scary to you. Oh, going into a gym, those weights are so heavy, those guys are so big. Like, I don't know, like I'm afraid to get out there. What are people going to think about me? They're going to be judging me. I don't know what to do. And the truth is, like, all this anxiety you built up in your head, it's literally in your head. It could actually be one of your favorite things ever. You might get in there and decide, like, you know what? I like feeling strong. I like knowing that I'm capable of things I didn't think I was capable of. But the thing is, the fear is holding you back, and if you don't ever face it, you'll never know that one of the things that can make you happier than anything else in life is standing right there, and you're just not taking that step. So be like John, face your fears. It just might help you find a new passion, something that you really love and that you really want to do the rest of your life. And if you need a little bit of help facing your fears, that's what we do at Stowe Training. We got a great group of people, both the coaches, the clients, the whole thing, to make this as fearless, I guess that's the right term, as possible. Come in, let us know. We're here to help. That's it. The Nate Stowe Show. I'll be back with the regular format on Wednesday.